This is Nick Nielsen, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I want to talk to you today about is Shilajit and how it'll affect muscle building as you're over 40 and over 50. Now, this is what the stuff is. It's basically a black tar-like resin that is old decomposed plant matter. And, it sounds horrible and the smell is not great, I'll give you that. But it's really actually not a bad supplement at all in terms of taste. I've gotten used to the taste of the resin. You can also actually get it in honey stick form or capsules from the company that I work with, Natural Shilajit. And this is what that looks like. You basically just put it in hot water, dissolve it, and drink it down. Tastes real good. Now, Shilajit is rich in something called fulvic acid, which helps to transport nutrients across cell membranes. In terms of bodybuilding, there's a couple of really big factors that play into how this benefits you. This has actually been shown in a double-blind placebo-controlled study done about 10 years ago that was done using 250 milligrams of standardized Shilajit twice a day for 90 days, and this resulted in a 20% increase in testosterone and a 19% increase in free testosterone in men between 45 and 55 years old. So this was actually a well-designed study. It was funded by the company that made it. It wasn't this particular company, but they did find those results in a very good, well-constructed study. So this does, with consistent use, have the potential to bring your testosterone levels up. Now, for me personally, I haven't done that test, so I can't tell you, for example, if this is going to work in me, but based on the results there and based on the product standardization in this product, I think it could definitely be just as effective for that. One of the other real big benefits for a bodybuilder, especially man over 40 and 50, because as we get older, we start to lose the capability of transporting nutrients. The biggest thing you'll notice with this is your digestion. Your digestive enzymes tend to, decrease as you get older. I take digestive enzymes every day with almost every meal in order to combat that. Shilajit works a little bit differently. The fulvic acid, and I won't get into all the biochemistry of it, basically makes the process of getting nutrients into your cells more efficient. So it helps to transport those nutrients into your cells. So when you're taking stuff like protein or specifically micronutrients like creatine, magnesium, those are big ones to get into your cells. This is going to potentially help you get those nutrients into your cells where they're going to be most available and useful for the muscles. So if you have never really had creatine, for example, if you've been a creatine non-responder, this could potentially, and I don't know this for a fact, but basically using logic, this could potentially make you a creatine responder and be able to use creatine and get the benefits of creatine. If you've never taken creatine before or you've tried it and didn't get results, this might be something you'd want to take with it. So you could potentially mix this in hot water, let it dissolve, mix your creatine in hot water, let it also dissolve in the same water with the Shilajit, drink it down, and this could increase the bioavailability of the Shilajit and the creatine. And one of the other major benefits of Shilajit comes to mitochondrial function. So the fulvic acid content in here helps to enhance your body's ability to produce energy. So, as you get older, if you find that your mitochondria, because that's what you're thinking about all day long is your mitochondria, if you find that your energy levels are kind of diminishing as you get older, this can be a reason why it helps you bring them back up when you start taking this regularly. So the fulvic acid will improve your mitochondrial function. It will also help with inflammation. So it can help with recovery in between training sessions so that you can basically have more energy, train more frequently, and recover more effectively as you're doing training. So Shilajit just in general is a very good supplement for kind of replacing the stuff that's diminishing in your body as you get older. So if you're training with weights over 40, over 50, this is the kind of thing that can have really substantial benefits for your training. Personally, I like to take this, pardon me, every morning, a good pea-sized chunk of the resin. I mix it with filtered water. I've got a video that I can demonstrate this, then you'll be able to see exactly how I prepare this. But I don't recommend using tap water because if there's any impurities, the Shilajit actually binds and pulls heavy metals. So if you've got any sort of impurities in your water, it's going to bind to the Shilajit, and it's going to not have that stuff taking it out of your body. So the Shilajit can actually pull this stuff out of your body that's basically causing any some sort of toxic byproducts. It's not like, the detox thing that you see people pie in the sky about. It actually assists your body with the detox process. So your liver, your kidneys, that kind of thing, this kind of stuff assists with that. So, step 5, that's another thing that can be beneficial as you get older for building muscle, is getting all that toxic garbage out of your system. Especially if you're in the process of fat loss right now, this can bind to the stuff that your fat cells, have sequestered and are starting to release into your system. Bind it, help clear it out of your system, so you're not having to, reprocess that stuff again, and you just basically get it out. So, bottom line, if you're interested, this can basically be a real game changer supplement. It doesn't work like protein, doesn't work like creatine. It just makes everything kind of work better. It makes your body function better. And I said one of the big things with this, if you take it consistently, could be a potential increase in your testosterone levels, which is a major benefit once you're over 40, over 45, into 50 years old. So this product, again, is, I'll show you the label. This is Natural Shilajit. This is the company that I recommend. I've seen their testing process, so you're getting very high quality stuff here. It smells like a bear's armpit, and that's one of the best ways to know you're getting real good quality stuff.